Hey everyone, it's Ryzen. Welcome back to Let's Play Wild Arms 3. Good, I got my Audacity recording, so we're all set. I do have my PS skills set up right. Eagle Eye, Eagle Eye, Eagle Eye. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if we can rush through this as fast as I can. Maybe I'll encounter Balfons, probably not. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. That's what I hate about this area. It's too easy to fall off. I mean, I guess you can use it to your advantage to avoid encounters, but still. Give me Balfons or Mad Gassers, please. Here's Balfons. Mystic Ice Gem, they're dead. That's all you gotta do. Again, they have Insect Breath that'll reduce your HP to 1. But yeah, you see how critical it is to give Virginia the magic setup? Maybe it's just me, but I seem to notice at this point in the game, for the rest of the game, a lot of enemies tend to come in groups as opposed to individuals, which is good for us, so makes Virginia quite useful. Can I fight the Mad Gassers? That'd be nice. I'd like to just get them out of the way. Nope, these guys. Okay, more Cannon Buffalo. Probably not going to be able to fight the Mad Gassers, but if you do fight them, they are weak to fire. So, yeah, just use Cremate on them. Move Fiery Rage over to Virginia and cast Cremate on them. So, again, they usually waste their turn anyway, or they'll inflict disease on you. Not a big deal. They're pretty easy enemies. Nothing really that dangerous about them. Just a lot of HP. Oh, more of these guys. This will be real quick. Mystic, Ice Gem. They're all dead. Ice Gem just in case. Yeah, they have 1600 HP. Balfons have 870. Wow. Yeah, I love how so many chains come up that the game can't handle it. Yeah, I mean, basically at this point, your characters are more than capable of being destroying gods, so there's really no risk at this point, outside of getting dangered by Balfons. And even then, you know, there's no guarantee that you'll die. I don't want to fight those birds. I know it was the birds, because whenever it's a 5 of that, it's either the birds or, on a rare occasion, you'll fight 2 Colluptus. Which, if you do fight 2 of those enemies that steal your Gala, that might have been it actually before. Yeah, I did avoid encounter. I think they take 4 ECN at Migrant level 15, but if you do fight them, have Jet go before Virginia and basically have him throw a full carrot. Actually, have Gallows go before Virginia. Have Gallows throw a full carrot on her and have her summon Dark Lucade. Summon the Lust Jaw medium, basically. That'll do, like, I don't know, probably 1500 damage to him, maybe more. If it's not enough to kill him, Jet can certainly finish him off with an attack along with Clive, so it's probably the best way to do it. These are probably the birds. Oh, Preemptive Strike. Excellent. I'll just, Mystic Earth Gem here. A lot of times I'll just be sticking with gems when they're in groups, because I can just Mystic the gem. And, yeah, no reason for me to, if there's only a single target, then I'll move a medium over to Virginia, and I'll cast a single target, Arcana. But otherwise I'll use a gem, because I can Mystic them. All depends on the enemy. All depends on the enemy formation. And if you're wondering, the Colluptus enemies there will always steal your Gala and then run away on the next turn. Kind of annoying, but that's all they do. Yeah, I can't really help you here. I mean, this is all random, so I mean, what am I supposed to say here? There's nothing more for me to say. You see what I mean? I've done, what, 5 floors, 6 floors, 7 floors? I don't know. But, I mean, what else am I going to say? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to edit out the floors, but, I mean, maybe I should. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I mean, if I speed up the footage, I'd have to do post-commentary. I guess I could do some live commentary for the preparation. Maybe I could just post-commentate the trip through the abyss and live commentate the bosses. I'm not sure. Not that the bosses are at all difficult in this area. Outside of the game's super boss, which if you play Wild Arms, you know what it is. Although he's really quite pathetic in this game. He's fallen far since his days from Wild Arms 2. Let's just put it like that. I mean, we had Wild Arms 1 where you basically had to use auto life items to beat him. Unless you had fire protection. Wild Arms 2, you had to basically guess between fire and dark protection, or you died, or you sleep, or you died. In this game, he really can't hurt you. Yeah, it's kind of lame. I know. But yeah, I'll just show you what I mean. Summon Lustjaw. Full Carrot, Virginia. I think this will be enough to take out a Collupteus. It's really annoying if you encounter 2 of them, I know that. Let's see, they have a total of 2,460 HP. So that should take away... Yeah, it one-shots them. That's what I thought it would do. If not, it'll just barely not one-shot them, and Jet and Clive can almost certainly kill them. A physical attack from, or Jim from Virginia on the next turn would certainly finish the job if you couldn't. If for some reason Jet and Clive miss completely, which I don't think I've ever seen happen outside of enemies that have, like, max evasion. Even Gallows, I usually see him hit, 1 or 2 bullets. But yeah, I'm not going to show off the Mad Gassers. Not interested. That should do it. Yeah, nice thing about that little cutscene there, it takes away any encounter that you would have had to fight, so. Pretty nice if it's not a green encounter. I don't think... Yeah, if you're wondering, even at Migrant level 20, there's going to be encounters that take away ECN, which is really annoying, but that's the way it is. Not on these floors, but there is a reason why you want to avoid every single battle in this area. Especially once you hit floor 60. Which, yeah, sounds weird, but I'll get into that when I go over preparations for the Abyss. And yeah, if you're wondering, this is another horrible side quest that the game designers have no clue what they're doing and threw it in here just to piss you off. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why this place is like this. I hear it's a lot better in Ultra Code F. I wouldn't know. I never actually did the Abyss in Ultra Code F. I think you can save in Ultra Code F's Abyss. I did every other side quest, but I did not do Ultra Code F's Abyss. I meant to, but... Well, unfortunately, they made it a real pain in the ass to get to since it's completely random, which is really stupid. There's no excuse for that. There really isn't. No excuse. I spent like 40 minutes trying to get there, and it just wouldn't happen. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and torture myself because the game designers are idiots, you know? Why would I do that? I believe this is the final floor because I recognize this floor. Although, when I did a failed recording of this, not really failed, but I didn't like the commentary, so when I did that recording of this, basically, I got this floor twice in a row. I got it on floor 9, randomly, and then I got it on floor 10 because it's not random on floor 10. So I was like, what the hell? You know? I mean, what's going on? But I'm going to assume that this is correct. And before we go in there, I'm going to... Yeah, let's just... Yeah, we'll do this on screen. I'm not going to have time to fight the next boss and the last Guardian Lord. But I'll at least get there, so... Come on, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Of course, I'm going to have to switch these two so that I know. Yeah, Cosmic Cog. Let's go with Gale Claw and Moonspark. And you really don't need any PS skills for this guy. Terror and Flash Hit. And there's that. I mean, I'll have some just in case, like, I don't know. Well, just in case I get into a battle on the way there. Critical Hit may be useful. FP Save. Green Thumb would probably be used. No, not really, but might as well. Weakness, not really, but I might need that, so. That Power Cancel, Eagle Eye. Once again, Power Cancel, Auto Reload, Critical Hit, Counterattack. I'll just do that just because I can. That's about it. You do have Eagle Eye equipped, right? No? Oh, great. Of course. Need one more level, really. Should get it in this one, though. Yeah, I knew it. This is Imfrezine. He's not really that hard, so... Basically, first turn, Gallicard, Mystic Lucky Card. Not going to bother changing the turn order yet, but you'll see what I do later in a second here. I just want to cast something. I want to do something with him. You know what? We'll analyze him, and then we'll cast, well, you have Clive use the full care so I can show something off. On Virginia, of course. So, Prepare Intercepts basically starts his counterattack. Any attack, if you attack him when he has the intercepts active, he'll counterattack, I believe, at the end of the turn. I don't know, it's been so long since I've triggered the counterattack, but the counterattack is basically a massive hit-all attack that kicks your ass. I think it's a light elemental attack, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's non-elemental, but anyway, it deals massive damage to your whole party, and I think he'll do it equal to the number of times you actually attack him. So if you attacked him 3 times, he would use it 3 times. So, but he always cancels it after Gallows' turn and before Clive's turn. So if Clive goes first in the turn order, he'll use the intercepts and then immediately cancel it. Yeah, he canceled it, so now if Clive attacked him, he wouldn't counterattack. So there you go. Or if I switch Clive to go first in the turn order, he'll start the intercepts and then immediately cancel them. Which, of course, is what I'm going to do. So basically Clive, and then Virginia, and then Jet, and then Gallows. So that's the turn order I want. So that way I can have Jet use a mini carrot on Virginia. Virginia can Mystic a Dark Ring, because as you saw, he's weak to darkness. He has light, and he has auto reflect on, so that's no good. Just in case I need you to cancel your turn for something, you can just cast use a Dark Gem, I guess. Actually, you can just cast Dark Matter on this guy. And just to prove my point, we'll have him use a Heal Berry on himself, just so I can show you that he'll immediately cancel his turn before Clive's action. Yeah, see, intercepts canceled, no counterattack, and then Clive takes his turn. So didn't need to waste a Heal Berry, but I got so many of them I don't care. She'll use a Dark Ring on herself. And then Gallows will use Jet will use a mini carrot on her. I have Jet like that in the turn order, because if I just left it with just Clive going first and then the rest oh crap, I should have used a gem. Oops. My bad. Yeah, not a big deal. Yeah, he has auto reflect on. I forgot about that, but Gems, of course, break through it, so if you do want to attack them normally, do use gems. Obviously. Don't do what I just did, but that's okay. What was I saying? Yeah, if I just left it normally, like this, like, you know, let's say this. Only, yeah, we just did that. Well, actually, that would work too, but normally it's like this, right? Well, Jet would use the mini carrot, and then Virginia would use the Mystic Darkring, and the problem with that is that, yeah, Virginia would have full FP, but the mini carrot wouldn't have done anything because she hadn't yet spent the 25, so it'd just be a wasted turn. Or if I had Jet use a full carrot on her, and then she did Mystic Lucky Card, the problem is that, yeah, she'd be at full FP, but then she'd be down to 75 FP because the full carrot was done before she spent any FP, so that's kind of annoying. So, gotta watch out for that. Just something to be aware of. And at this point, of course, we can completely wreck this guy. We do want... Oh, I didn't want to get rid of Lucky Hand. My bad. Lush Jaw for the weakness bonus. So let's auto reload just in case. Don't need it, but yeah, weakness bonus obviously. Don't really need critical hit, but whatever. Just auto reload, weakness boost. That's fine. And yeah, let's go ahead and do the reflex order. Clive first, then Virginia, then Jet, then Gallows. I only do it like that so I don't confuse myself. And of course, Jet will full carrot. Virginia will totally demolish him. And it doesn't matter what you two do, so yeah. You'll immediately cancel. And he's dead. He took 30,000 damage, around 30 to 35,000. And if you're wondering how much HP the final boss has, 40,000. I can pretty much one-shot the final boss at this point in the game, so isn't that nice? Pretty ridiculous if you ask me, but I mean, I've done like no grinding. There's really no excuse to leave the game this imbalanced, but whatever. Let's leave the Abyss. Do not continue exploring. You will not be able to leave until what do you call it? Until you get to floor 30 and fight another boss, I think. I don't know. I never leave the Abyss after I go in there to complete it. After the first attempt where I just go for, you know what? To hell with it. Let's teleport to Basker Colony and let's just get the final medium. It's a simple battle. Why not? So yeah, let's go up here. We'll go to like 25 minutes or something. I don't know how long it'll take. Alright, so yeah, I just did the regular boss setup for this, and yeah, that's my PS skills. Nothing really all that important here. Just the basics. Oh, let's have an Eagle Eye. Not that I care, but it's there. And let's fight this guy. Oh, one thing that I do want to do, though, is do that. Use the Dragon Idol, of course. The Guardian of Hope. I didn't mean to skip that so fast, but oh well. This shouldn't take that long. He's pretty damn slow, so not a real big deal. So let's go Virginia, Jet, Gallows, Clive. So that way Jet goes after Virginia, and Virginia is able to mystic a lucky card without any consequences. So there we go. And we want to actually extension Reflect, and we'd have Clive go after Gallows so that he can full carrot Gallows. Want to make sure I have enough FP for Weaken on the next turn, so. Now the reason why you need extension Reflect is because Zephyr here has an attack called Exploder. It basically works like the Heat status ailment did in Final Fantasy IX. essentially a character takes any action, including guarding, I think, and that character blows up and damages the rest of the party. So the character hit by Exploder will instantly die, and the rest of the party will be hit by a decent amount of damage. So it's definitely something you want to have Reflect up for. Zephyr himself is immune to it, but at least you won't have to deal with it. So just something to be aware of. And at this point, change the turn order again. Use a mini carrot. She can Mystic a Dark Ring on herself. And you can add the Dark Weakness to the enemy, and you can cast Fragile. Don't use a Gala card here. He doesn't give any Gala, so just something to be aware of. Again, I changed the turn order so that I don't waste mini carrots and full carrots, and don't have to waste another turn. He pretty much does nothing but Exploder the whole battle. I mean, yeah, he has a summon attack too, but it's not too bad. Nothing that difficult about Zephyr once you figure out the trick of using Reflect. So now at this point, guess what we're doing? Now, Zephyr has a grand total of, let's find out, a grand total of 19,000 HP. 19,000. We got weaken, right? Yeah, weakness, I mean. Let's turn order Virginia first. You can use a full carrot on her just in case. He's got Fragile on, of course, and you can use a Dark Gem just in case he doesn't get finished off. Bye! One shot at a boss with 20,000 HP. Or 19,000. Gee, I wonder what mediums I'm going to power up. Alright, so, obviously, that's Virginia's medium for the normal setup. It's her top medium, actually. So she would be like this. This is how just I set it up so that in order of best to worst. That's just what I do. And obviously Gallows would have that for normal battles. Virginia would have that for boss battles, so. But, yeah, real quick. The Hope Shard, its personal skills are SOS critical. Raises the probability of getting a critical hit when HP is critically low. Useless. I don't care. Doubles the effect. I mean, actually, that might be useful for Clive, but not for... No, even then, because, I mean, I'm not going to get rid of... What am I going to get rid of for the attack medium? If that was on an attack medium, I might care, but on the Hope Shard, I mean, what the hell? Force Charge, add 25 points to the FP gauge when you guard. Useless. I have unlimited full carrots and mini carrots. Why do I care? Doubles the effect of Vitality. That's actually quite useful. That basically makes it so that 100 Vitality will restore twice your HP. So, let's say Virginia has 2,000 HP. If she loses all of it, she'll only use the Vitality of 50 instead of a Vitality of 100. So, that's nice. The spells... Arc Impulse. Basically, the caster uses it, and the other three and any of the other three characters that are guarding on the turn it's being casted will provide their power into the Arc Impulse spell, and it will get a multiplier because of that. So the more people guarding when the caster's casting the spell, the stronger it is. Looks like it hits everybody. It does not unless you extension. It is useful for fighting Ariosh. That's about the only use I found for it. And, debatably for the final boss, which I may use or may not. Probably not, but... Attachment is the same thing as Mystic Ring. Basically, you can attach an element. It also works just like the Weaken spell. If you have, let's say, the Lustjaw medium equipped, you can attach the Dark element. It's useful, but I prefer rings because the game gives you a Dark Ring, and you can pretty much always... You can attach it. If the enemy's susceptible to weakness, you can attach any weakness, so I prefer to just attach using the Dark Ring instead of the actual attachment spell. But it is a good spell. It is a good spell. Permanence basically makes, it's bugged actually, it makes any support buffs last forever. It's supposed to work like this. Basically, any buff that you had on when the permanent spell is casted is permanent. Anyone you cast after that is not permanent. However, it's bugged, the game does not check that, and basically permanents can be cast at any time to make any positive status ailment. You cast either before or after the spell permanent. They fixed that in Ultra Code F. So it makes permanence an even more broken spell than it already is. So imagine having Hyper on permanently, or Valiant on permanently, or I don't know. Actually, I think Valiant is permanent, but having Shield and Protect on permanently. I mean, it's ludicrously ridiculous. It really is. Exploder, it's the instant death spell that I was being hit with by Zephyr there, and basically it doesn't work on very many enemies, so I never really use it. I might use it once or twice, but it's not really good. But yeah, it causes the enemy to explode when they take any sort of action and damage the rest of the enemies on screen. Maybe in just the group. I forget if it affects only a group of enemies or if it affects the entire enemy party. I can't remember. I never really use it. It's almost every enemy's immune to it or doesn't really work that well on. So yeah, I think Banish is more useful than that personally. But okay, so yeah, let's just I'll fix my medium setup later. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight forms 11 through 12 on... Actually, you know what? I'll save that for next time because I want to show off something with Ariosh now. I want to show off my new strategy. So I'll have to fight forms 11 through 20 when I start my next recording session, which is going to be annoying, but so be it. So yeah, I'm going to return to Bastard Colony, rest for free, and we'll go from there. This is Ryzen signing off. Thanks for watching.